What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome back to Factorio. This is episode number 36 and we're still dealing with this power over here. Now I did a little bit off camera. I did some accumulator setup here, some designing where we have a nice little walled in area that's going to store all of the accumulators. And it also has these things right here, these nice large substations. So essentially what's going to happen is these solar panels are going to power the accumulators throughout the daytime, and then at nighttime the accumulators are going to discharge the power that's stored in them, since these are essentially gigantic batteries. Now, one thing that I want to do, first of all, you guys are having trouble being powered, but I think that's because they're not actually connected to the main setup, which I guess we probably should connect them. Are you connected? You're connected, you're just not connected quite yet. So let's go ahead and connect these so that we can start using them, because it is a lot of good power that we could be using. Coming from these. Okay, so you guys should now be connected. Yes, you are. Okay, and you're actively contributing, which is definitely good. So during the day, we should see that this is fully satisfied and low production, whereas during the nighttime, we might see a bit of a different story. Now, for this setup, I do want to layer all of the walkways in concrete. So let's do some concrete production. I want to set up concrete, and that's going to give us a nice move back into the production style of this game rather than the management, because that's what we've been doing for the last few episodes, is a lot of kind of management, reacting to the problems that we have and then solving those, like the power problem, the steel problem, which still isn't solved yet, but it will be solved eventually, and that sort of thing. So what can we set up right now? We have purples, right? I think we do. Let me real quick check to see what science packs we have. We have purples. We don't have yellows quite yet, but that's going to be fine. Let's look at our stuff here to see what we want to get. We could get automation 3. That might not be a bad idea. And then we could start maybe getting assembling machine 3s at some point. But I don't really think that we're going to be actually getting those quite yet, because there's a lot that needs to go into it before we can start making speed modules and that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and do mining productivity 8. Just because it's something that will, it'll objectively make our area better, even though it might use a little bit more power, but it'll objectively make our mining productivity better. So what I want to do then is I want to set up two things for this episode. Thing number one, I want to set up concrete production so that we can start getting a lot of concrete and using it wherever we want to, because concrete makes you run faster, which is nice. And the second thing I want to do is set up stone brick creation. Now we have a sort of stone brick setup up here, and in fact off camera I did a little bit of work on that to make it look a bit nicer. So we do have some of that, but I do want to also I do want to kind of expand this so that we get more and more stone bricks, and also so that we can automatically convert some of those bricks straight into walls, which could be used for this. Now real quick, let me press E. Let me go to our concrete to see if we can to see what that requires. So where are stone bricks and concrete? I don't actually know where these are. Oh, here. Okay, so concrete does require stone bricks and an iron ore. Iron, stone, and water. Now water's easy to get. That'll be easy. We need somewhere with stone and iron nearby. This might be the best place because it's got stone and iron right there. Another good place is right there. Is that? Yeah, that's iron. We could use that, but I think that's fully being used for our iron pickup. That's not really an option. This is a really good option. We are kind of getting ready to build right on top of this, but this might be, yeah, that might not be a bad idea to put a little factory right there, especially since we have water so close by, right here. I think that's not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that, especially since we're already here, so it's close by. Do we have nades? We have 27 nades. Okay, that's good. Now, we did plan to use this for some more solar panels, but I do like the idea of us using this stuff instead of just building right over it. So I'll allow it. All right, break all these trees here. And let's get this stuff set up. Okay. Now, one thing we don't have is coal, but we can probably make electric furnaces, is what I'm thinking. Where are electric furnaces? We need stone bricks for electric furnaces. Plus reds, plus steel. We have a lot of steel. Okay. That's what we'll do. Let's first set these up. So we're gonna fully use this. So we're going to start up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll skip 1. And this will be the other row. We could place one on here, but it's, well, why not? That'll be used up pretty fast, but it's fine. Okay, so we're going to have this go this way. And then it'll come in like this. And then this one's going to come in from up top right here. And let's power everything. So we're going to get 1 power right here. I mean, I guess we could use substations, but it'll be fine. Let's get 1 right there. And there we go. That's powered. Let's get the bottom ones because they need their own separate power. 1 right there and 1 right here. There we go. Everything should be powered. Now we're not actually being powered right now. Oh yeah, it is. What's it being powered by? Are these? Oh, these aren't connected yet. Okay, well let's real quick set that up. There we go. Now everything should be connected much better. So yeah, we should see. I mean, satisfaction is way low. Why is satisfaction low? It's because the roboports are using up so much, I think, or it could be because our accumulators are trying to do something. I don't know, but we have a really huge satisfaction problem. I think it's because all the roboports activated at once. So that might be it, and maybe they'll deactivate once. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I bet you it's because maybe the roboports... Yeah, I bet you the roboports had to charge. These roboports actually do store charge so that when flying things get over them, they can power up. So when we first activated all of them, I think that's what happened. Yeah. Okay, well now our solar panels are starting to take over a little bit of that burden. So that's definitely going to be good. Okay, so you're working now. Awesome. Let's get you guys brought over to essentially what we're going to do here. Ah, my voice. Here, I should have a glass of water near me. I don't know why I don't. But essentially what we're going to do here is a nice little factory. A nice little setup of stuff. Now, we'll be using stone furnaces for now, just as placeholders. Actually, you know what? Let's go back and grab some... Well... Let's go to our car real quick, which is over here. We're going to go to our car. We're going to drive up to the stone area. We're going to grab some stone so that we can make some electric furnaces. Did we ever set up electric furnace automation? I don't think we did. Maybe that's something that we should do. I don't know. Skirt! All right, let's go. So we're basically just going all the way up north. The Great White North. No. And just around all of our lubricant stuff. And here we are. Unfortunately, it looks like they started running out of coal. So let's give them a little bit more. And we'll grab all the stone bricks that are here. Now, let's make as many electric furnaces as we can. Now, the problem with electric furnaces is that they use up a lot of electricity. But they're as good as a steel furnace. So I don't hate them that much. And they're very good here. They're very good in general because you can essentially, where we have this over here, we have to have coal being brought over to these things just so that they will work. But if you have electric furnaces, you can pretty much set these up anywhere, regardless of if coal's nearby. So it's a very nice thing to have. I don't want those two. I probably also don't want a bunch of these stone bricks, but it'll be fine. We'll be good. I'll just put them back into the production here. I should be asking for more electric mining drills, really. Which of these do I not particularly care about right now? And also, how do I get more logistics slots? Because I thought there was an upgrade that allows you more logistics slots. There it is. 150. Okay, we're gonna do that because that's gonna be super helpful. Is giving me more slots to do stuff. Where are our transport belts? I thought we had a bunch. We do. I don't know why they're up there. That's weird. Looks like we need more too, but okay, whatever. Oh, they're down here. What the heck? I don't know why they're getting all out of whack. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get some of our electric furnaces. We're going to place these in a nice line. Starting right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We might even do another line of these as well. But for now, that's what we're going to have with room to expand that, I guess. Hey, we're getting steel. That's nice. Thank you. We're going to remove this for now. We're going to add that back right there. These, I guess, should be powered. Let's go down here and over. No. And finally, let's bring them in. We're going to use fast inserters because it is a pretty fast process with these furnaces. Oops. And finally, do these actually take up the same spot? No, they don't. They actually take up way more space than the other ones. So that's something to keep in mind when using electric furnaces. There we go. How come that's not... Really? That doesn't power that side? That's annoying, but I guess that's because they're so much smaller. There we go. Oops, we have one more that's not powered. Awesome. There we go. I kind of want to leave this space clear just in case we want to add more of these. But what do we need to make the actual concrete? So for the concrete, so we want to make walls and concrete. So we're probably going to do a split where half of this makes walls and half of this makes concrete. For the walls, we just need the stone bricks. So we'll do like right here. We'll do a split, like right there, more like. So go forward a little bit, and then this is going to be the walls. Right there. That's going to make walls. So we'll have a bunch of these things as well, which will be making the walls, and we'll clear out that area. In fact, let's. Is that working? Yes, that is. Okay. Let's get our deconstruction planner, and how do you go into it? I forget how to. There it is. Trees and rocks only. Remove all. Just remove everything, because we're going to be using this space eventually, so why not? That's a lot of trees to remove, but yeah, they'll get through it. Do we have any yellow chests? We do. Just since this is where they store the actual stuff, we'll might as well put a couple of them there. Okay, so this thing right here, this is going to be making the walls. We'll do this. You guys are going to be set to be making walls. Copy that and put it in there. Oops. Did I? There we go. Forgot the button for a second. They're coming very slowly for some reason. There must be like a massive group of freaking things coming over. Oh my god, I feel so bad for them. They ran out of power halfway along the way. All right, let's let them do a little bit of work there, and then we're going to also. So this is where we're going to be doing our output, and it's not completely clear quite yet, but we're going to be putting this in some of those storage chests or some of those passive provider chests. So we're going to be using a fast inserter to do that, and we're going to be using fast inserters for this, and for this, and for this. That and that. Awesome. Finally, let's do that and the power, which is going to be super annoying because I have to do it on each side. Does that not? Yeah, that does. Okay, so finally, the last step is going to be putting one of these there. Awesome. That should now be making the stuff that we want. I'm going to let that continue as much as possible, and then the other side of this is going to be making the concrete. So the concrete's going to be made inside. I think it's made inside those same things. These right here. Made in, yeah, it is made in those. So we're going to need some iron ore, some stone brick, and some water. We're going to be doing this process right about here, I think. And the way we're going to do this is going to be a little bit weird. So we're going to bring this all the way to one side. We're going to have the iron come in here. And then we're going to have this kind of set up right here. How far do we want to go with this? Well, we'll have 8. Why not? So this right here is going to be the water that we'll eventually have piped in. So this right here, let's get this set to make that. And there we go. We're going to have to turn these around. You want to turn around? There you go. So we got water going in that side, and then we're going to have the other stuff coming right here. Like that. So it's going to be split onto each side. So actually, I never checked. How much do you guys require? You require 5 stone bricks, 1 iron, and 100 water every 10 seconds. So it takes a long time to make this. So I'm not too concerned. We might actually even expand this whole process. In fact, that's what we're going to do. How much are we going to have on this belt here? Let's assume we have a full belt, which is going to be, what, 13 roughly? Yeah, it's going to be 13 of these. So we need, how many do we need every 10 seconds? 5 every 10 seconds, which means if we have 10 of these things, we're making 1 per second, but we'll need 5 stone bricks every second. So pretty much we can have as many of these as we want and we'll be fine, as long as we don't have like a billion. But we're going to go forward a little bit, and then we're going to turn this like that. Yes, there we go. It's going to be super awesome like this. Oops. There we go. And boom, 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 and boom. Awesome. I say awesome a lot, don't I? Like just randomly, like, awesome, cool, yeah. That's going to be our input again. We've almost got it set up. Don't worry. It's a bit of a long setup, but we've almost got it there. Finally, we're going to need this. I also say finally a lot, I think. And there we go. Now, since it takes so long, we're going to be able to output it. Here, we'll have fast ones, since we're only going to be doing 2 inputs here. Same with here, fast inputs. And we'll have this. How's our character logistics slots going? Pretty well. Oops, these should be the other way, since these are outputs. Once we have this set up, it's going to be super awesome because we'll have concrete that we can use wherever we want. All right, let's just run through this and let the game power everything for us. And there we go. Now everything should be powered. Finally, this output is going to go straight over here into a nice little requester chest, which will allow us to get concrete whenever we want it. All right, that should work out like a charm. Next thing, let's get the water. This is pretty much the last. Actually, you know what? Hang on. We need to set this up real quick. Freaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually, shoot. I forgot that we need to actually power these things. Unless that's going to reach. No, it's not. Where are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And here we go. We now have iron connected. Awesome. And we have room. I made sure to leave room here so that if we wanted to put more electrical furnaces, we could. Last thing we need to do, and we're probably going to end the episode after this once we have concrete set up, just because we're getting to that time limit, even though we weren't. Oh, we did set up walls. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, even though we weren't able to complete the walls, but yeah, we did set that up. The last thing we're going to do is we are going to connect water. Now, water we're going to need another tool for. We're going to need one of these babies, an offshore pump. And I think we're only going to need one. But it's also going to be slightly annoying trying to get the water through this. But, you know, part of me wants to just kind of like put it right there. That wouldn't be that bad. Just bring it right through there. I don't know. Let's just do a thing. How about that? When in doubt, just do a thing. We're going to put it right here towards the bottom. Then we're going to start with one right here, just so we know it's water, so we can actually see it. Then we're going to immediately start doing this. And we're just going to run. Now, I think we're going to bring it in right here. It's not a bad idea. Even though we could potentially drive a car through here, I don't know. It's fine. Almost there. Okay, make sure to get this right here. Oh, we're gonna have to have one in the middle, aren't we? That's annoying. I could get one right here. That's annoying. I wish I could have a longer one. The other option is I could do this. Then I could have this go out. Here, let's do this. Let's bring it all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go down. Still slightly annoying. Maybe if we go one more, it'll give us more room if we're driving. That's what I'm worried about. If we're driving a car through here, it'll be really annoying to try and dodge that. Where do we have to go? Oh, we have to go north. And there we go. We should have water connected. Now everything should be connected, in fact. So, without further ado, our first concrete should be coming in. Any second. There we go. There's our first concrete coming in. A lot of concrete, in fact. We've got, what, 10, 12, 14, 16. It makes 2 per, I think, as well. No, it makes 10. It makes 10 concrete every time. So we are certainly getting a lot of concrete in here. And in fact, that's a very slow process to deposit it. That's how much are you depositing at a time? 2? Probably want to do something a little bit different to deposit it faster. What do you stack to? You stack to 100 as well. What if we instead do something like this? There we go. Now we have it being much faster, so we don't have to actually wait here. We've got 3 requester chests working instead of just 1, which is going to be fine. It's going to allow, maybe it'll allow them to grab more, the robots to grab more stuff from the requester chests faster. But the main reason is that it's going to allow us to have a much more efficient kind of setup here. So you see how the line's going down. That's exactly what we want with this sort of thing. How come you're not producing? Oh, so now we have actually a shortage with this right here. So there we go. You can clearly see that you know, we didn't set this up optimally, but we are going to be getting a lot of concrete from this, which means we should be able to just grab some concrete, expand that size with the plus button on the numpad thing. Actually, reduce that size a little bit. That's a bit large. And then we should be able to reduce it one more. There we go. We should be able to just run right through here, setting up concrete. Oop, we set up a little bit over there that we didn't want. But you see how, look, it's faster to run on concrete than it is to run on anything else. That is concrete, right? Yeah. Okay, because if you set up stone, you run a little bit slower on stone than you do on concrete. So, yeah, it's really easy to remove this stuff as well. You just hold right click and it'll go through everything that you can remove. All these stone bricks. And there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove, or I'm going to add all these stone bricks to the inventory up there. Or to the inventory of these things so they can be, or I'll add them to the inventory of these. I guess I'll skip a middleman. I'll add half to these ones and I'll add half to the other ones as well. So we can be making some walls. How's our wall production going, by the way? Oh, we have a lot of walls. Well, let's do this then before we end the episode, because we're almost to the point where we want to end it. But let's set up this wall for now. Oh my God! By the way, my voice is giving out. I think I don't know why. This is the first episode of anything I've recorded today. But actually, no. This is the second episode of something I've recorded today. Probably because I haven't drank water. Water is important. Okay, let's complete this wall here, and then probably next episode we might want to work on some of those accumulators. Get those set up. Because they're probably going to be important. Leave a gap there. I would like to leave that gap just because we need to actually get in there to work on actually putting the accumulators in there. So we will leave that gap. But we have plenty of walls, which is very nice to see. All right, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. If you liked it, please hit the like button, put your comments and your suggestions down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Factorio.